Hey there, Pisces. Welcome. Thanks so much for tuning into my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. You are watching a general love reading for the sign of Pisces for January 2021. So happy New Year to all of you out there. I hope that your year is going as well as can be expected, all things considered so far. I just want to say a big welcome to any brand new viewers out there. I will give a brief introduction, but there is more specific information in the description box below. Thanks so much for tuning in and giving me the opportunity to read for you. I hope that you enjoy the reading. I hope it resonates, and I hope that you stick around for more. Welcome back to any returning viewers. Thanks for sticking in there with me. It's been a while, at least 6 or 8 weeks, something like that, since I've uploaded a video for Pisces. My schedule's unpredictable. It still is, but I do have some opportunities to record, and so I'm doing it when I have the opportunity. I'm also going to say a quick apology for the lighting. I am recording at night and I'm dealing with what I've got. There will be glare off the cards, and so I'll just do my best. So I want to remind all of you that because this is a general love reading, it can apply to any kind of situation or any type of relationship you're dealing with. Be flexible with the energy. You can be represented by any of the characters that shows up in the cards, regardless of gender. Or you may not show up at all. You might feel like you're cross-watching. Parts of the reading may resonate, other parts may not. So take what does, leave behind the rest. As always, I hope you enjoy the reading. Obviously, I hope it resonates. But most importantly, I hope that you get something out of it. And I hope that you feel like it's worth your while and beneficial in some way, shape, or form. Those are my intentions. Let's get started, Pisces, and see what's up for you for January 2021. Here we go. We have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, 8 of Pentacles, the Devil, the Tower, Two of Swords, 9 of Wands in reverse, 10 of Cups in reverse, and then we have Judgment in reverse. I just want to say, Pisces, I mean, that's quite an image. I don't know. It could be a little scary, I suppose, but I haven't decided what it means yet, so we'll see. But the Devil's bringing the Tower. Feels uncomfortable. So there's definitely some kind of big change coming, or there could be a change that you're dealing with right now. It feels like there's something dramatic, significant, and challenging happening in your life, Pisces, or it's coming. Let's get some more cards out here before I read any further into this. See what else we get. Temperance, Ace of Pentacles, Five of Cups, the Emperor, Justice, Six of Wands, Eight of Cups in reverse, and then we have the Eight of Pentacles again, this time in reverse. Okay, Pisces, so here's the message I have for you so far. It feels like the universe is offering you up something that maybe was offered in the past, and maybe it feels like you might be getting something new coming your way in the form. It could be something tangible. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. This could be a brand new job, could be a new opportunity to create something. Maybe, going to school or something of that nature. There's something that it feels like it was something that you may have turned away in the past. And I think you turned it away because I think you were concerned about other people at the time. So this could have been a situation, for example, if you, let's say you're a young person and you're getting ready to go off to school. Maybe you had an opportunity to do that. You're going to go off and study somewhere. But it takes you away from those that care about you, those that you love, maybe those that rely upon you. So maybe you were an integral part of the household. Maybe you helped pay the mortgage or the rent, something of that nature. And you leaving, taking off to experience this new opportunity would take you away from that situation. So it could be something like that. For example, there's something here indicating that that this opportunity, job, whatever the case may be, whatever it was, I think you turned it away or decided not to go down that path, or postponed it or changed your mind. I feel like you realize now that that was a mistake. But the reason behind this postponement or inability to take advantage of this opportunity was for the purpose of doing right by other people. However, I think you've since realized that for whatever reason that you decided not to accept this opportunity in the past for the sake of others, you now also realize that you don't have control over everything pertaining to others. So for example, if there was some kind of issue or problem or conflict that kept you from moving forward with this opportunity because you wanted to make sure business was taken care of at home, or you were trying to patch something up within a relationship, or you were trying to make sure that the family had enough money to pay the rent for the next few months, or whatever that looked like for you, there was something in that equation that actually prevented you from making everybody happy. In other words, you may have that intention of wanting to make sure everybody's happy and taking care of them and so on and so forth, but you ultimately don't have control over whether or not they actually truly are happy. That can only come from them. People are responsible for their own happiness in life. Obviously, you can influence someone's happiness, but ultimately that person is responsible for their own happiness. I feel like that was a long-winded explanation, but that's what I came up with, Pisces. There's this devil with this tower is this understanding that you don't have that level of control. You can't just say, okay, my intention is to make sure everybody's happy, and then I'll move on to my big dream. I want to make sure everybody's comfortable. I want to make sure everybody's happy. I want to make sure everybody feels good. And then I'll go ahead and take advantage of this opportunity that's being presented to me. You may have good intentions, but you don't have that kind of power. And that's a big aha moment, and it probably feels pretty uncomfortable. There might be some grief surrounding the situation. There might be some troubled connection or multiple troubled connection. It feels like there is something that wasn't able to be fixed, and I think you're realizing that now. The good news is this opportunity is coming back around, and the universe is making that known to you, that this opportunity hasn't gone anywhere. It's still available. So let's see what else we had. What else do we get from this next deck? 6 of Swords, 3 of Swords in reverse, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Swords, 8 of Swords, 10 of Cups in reverse again. These cards are the worst because there's just no, there's no way for me to turn them any which way for you to be able to see them better. There. I don't like them. Anyway. 2 of Swords in reverse this time. And the King of Cups. So this King of Cups is the person who left something behind for the sake of others. This King of Cups is the one who is putting others first before him. He has a lot of significant love for the people involved in the situation. So this King of Cups could be a father figure, could be a best friend, it could be a partner. Whatever the case may be, this King of Cups is the person, like I said, who gave up something for the sake of others. And is in the process of quite an aha moment where he's realizing, he or she is realizing that you're not responsible for everybody's happiness. There are things that are beyond your control that also affect other people's happiness and affect outcomes. But there's something indicating here that it's time to get past that. Move on from that. Get over it quickly, because this opportunity, whatever it was, whatever this Ace of Pentacles is for you, Pisces, is coming back around again. And the universe is, this Temperance for me is the universe saying, don't just stay stagnant. Don't just sit on your hands. Don't just sit there and watch this pass you by right now. Again. Because it's here, and you can't pussyfoot around, and you can't dilly-dally in your feelings, worrying about other people, and don't be stressing out about what's in the past, or the fact that you've realized that you don't have control, and you can't make everybody happy. You can't make everything right in the world. Because if you sit here and dwell on this, on what you couldn't do, then this opportunity is going to pass you by again. So let's get some more cards out here, Pisces, and see what else we get. 9 of Pentacles. 5 of Wands in reverse. 7 of Swords in reverse. The Moon. Seven of Cups. Knight of Swords in reverse. Six of Cups. And then the Three of Cups. Okay, so Pisces, there may be some expectation from people that you're close to that you're not going to be thinking twice about this opportunity that's presenting itself to you because your concern is them. They've become accustomed to you putting them first. They've become accustomed to relying on you and knowing that you're there. You're going to always be there. This is a connection that's unbreakable. You are that type of person to put others first. You've never been anything but. There might be other people recognizing that there is an opportunity coming your way again. But I think that there may also be an expectation, or some people or a person. It could be a specific person, but it feels like it's more than one. It feels like there are at least a couple people who are thinking, you know what, Pisces, they're not going to give this a second look or second thought. We're the biggest concern for Pisces, and we're not happy yet. We haven't achieved this ultimate 10 of Cups happiness yet. So Pisces isn't going anywhere because we're priority number one. Here's the thing, Pisces. I think you have realized that you've set your sights on a goal that could be unattainable because you're trying to be the person who's instrumental in making sure everybody else is happy, everybody else is content, everybody else is taken care of. But again, there are external influences in other people's lives that don't involve you at all that can keep that from happening, and ultimately the people who you're concerned about are in control of their own happiness. But they haven't necessarily realized that yet. You have. You've come to this understanding, Pisces, but they have not yet. And I'm not sure that the conversation's been had. In other words, I don't think Pisces is sitting there saying, I'm sorry, but I can't make you happy. This is something you have to do yourself. See you later. I'm going after this opportunity. I don't think that you've done that, Pisces. And by the way, I'm saying Pisces because I'm definitely reading for this King of Cups. This is the only person's energy that's on here, aside from the fact that I can tell that there's other people involved in the situation. But the energy is this King of Cups. So if you're not resonating in this as this King of Cups, you could be one of these people that this King of Cups has been taking care of, has been watching out for. And I'm not passing judgment in any way, shape, or form, just to say that this King of Cups at this point in time has already given up this opportunity at least once for the sake of others. I'm not sure it's reasonable to expect him to do it again, especially when this person's alternative is to make everything happy-go-lucky for the people that he cares the most about. Because that's an impossible expectation for this person to accomplish. Let me get this last round out. And I'm also not seeing necessarily the outcome. So this is quite literally, I feel like there's a decision to be made. Pisces, you may have either already had some kind of opportunity present itself to you, or this could be something that's coming your way if it hasn't already happened. And so this reading would be, be prepared for that. What kind of decision are you going to make, especially considering what you've realized, what you've come to understand about your current state of affairs as it applies to other people in your life and your influence within their lives. Okay, so let's get this last round. We've got the Emperor again. And this is definitely the King of Cups energy as well. Strength in reverse. Knight of Wands. The Hermit. Queen of Swords. Four of Swords. The Tower again, this time in reverse. And then we have the Nine of Wands. So it's possible with this King of Cups out here with this Two of Swords in reverse next to him. It's possible that you have, Pisces, maybe you figured this out, that you're not responsible for everyone else's happiness, but at the same time you still feel like maybe you can't fight this. Maybe it's just kind of in your nature to be this person who puts others first regardless. That you might have to put off accepting this opportunity or moving towards this opportunity again for the sake of others, because there are still situations that need fixing or relationships that need healing. There's a question here about even though you've had the aha, and that might be why the Devil's out here in the upright position. There might be this resistance to accepting that you can't make everything right and perfect for everybody else around you. You're really only responsible to do that for yourself. There's a Queen of Swords on the table here. This could be someone that you are, this could be a family member, friend. This is somebody who could be within or even outside of the situation, who sees it for what it is. This could be and this could also represent a spirit guide or your higher self. This Queen of Swords feels like somebody, or again, your higher self was kind of saying, look, you're keeping yourself from what's right for you. Because you're so worried about others, and there could be a little bit of a need to please other people or fulfill expectations. Maybe you've made some promises that you feel like you have to keep. Maybe you are, especially with the Emperor out here twice, this could be someone who is in a position of power. You could be a patriarch, head of a family, head of an organization, a business. Maybe you have that level of responsibility or that level of control or power that others don't. So you've kind of been looked to as somebody who makes decisions, fixes problems, runs the show, that kind of thing. But it also feels like that's putting you in at a disadvantage, because you aren't just free to throw your hands up in the air and say, that's it, I'm going to do this for myself. I don't need to take other people into consideration. So that does feel to me like that's part of what's held you back, is your position, your responsibility, and other people's expectations, quite frankly. So here's the other piece of the pie. So here's the other message I think that I'm seeing. If you're in this position where you don't feel like you can just drop everything and say, I'm going now for this Ace of Pentacles, I don't care, I've done my time, I've said my piece, I've been patient, I've done what I can do. If you're at that point, and maybe you are, this message is indicating that the opportunity is available for you to do that. It's coming around again. So if you're ready, that's awesome. But this could be also a message for someone who's not ready to say, okay, I put my all into it. I know that this is an ideal outcome. Not everybody's happy yet. I can't please everybody. I need more time. If you're on that side of the fence where you feel like you just need a little more time, or you can't accept this, if you can't accept this opportunity in this moment in time, I'm going to take this card. I think that it's not going away. In other words, If you were to choose to postpone this one more time or bypass this opportunity again in favor of sticking with your current situation, I don't think the opportunity is going anywhere. So that's the good news. I get the sense that this is something that's always going to be there for you because it's meant for you. So if that's on your mind, because it could be something that you're struggling with, thinking, oh shit, well, if I don't take this opportunity, I'm gonna miss the boat. I don't think that's the case. That's the message I've got from the cards, Pisces. So we have Faith that came out in the upright position. It's a nice card to get for the ending of this reading. I'm going to read, this is one of the major arcana cards, and I believe it might be the very last one of the major arcana cards. I am going to read the future section of this one because I feel if anything's missing, it would be advice or kind of next steps forward, or how do I ultimately make this decision that's before me? Is there anything I can do differently to do some quick fixes so I can accept this opportunity when it comes around? That kind of thing. It feels like there's kind of a anticipation of what's next, and so I'm going to read the future section for this card, and then we're going to wrap this up. So obviously there's a glare because of the poor lighting that I have, but it's a very short paragraph. I will display the card as best I can as I read. And here we go, Pisces. The Faith card in the future position symbolizes setting yourself simple goals and acting on them in order to increase your confidence and self-belief. Do something you have been promising to do for yourself. Something small. When it is done, smile and be proud of yourself. Make a promise to do the same thing next week, and when you complete your task, be sure to acknowledge it and rejoice in the happiness that it brings you. Over time, as your confidence increases, make the goals more complex, but remember to make them personal. Honor your desires, set personal goals that improve you in some way so that your self-belief grows, not only through achieving your goals, but because of the goal itself. So that was obviously advice, right? Very good advice, I might say. And I love that it was just a tiny little paragraph. Rarely do I get tiny paragraphs in that book. And I don't mind reading them, but sometimes they can get really long. Okay, so Pisces, I think that the advice also was very simple, so I'm not going to sit here and ramble on and confuse the matter. But I do think that it's clear that there is very good advice. If you are on the side of the fence where you're deciding, you know what, I have to bypass this opportunity, I can't take advantage of it right now, timing's not right, I haven't taken care of everything I need to do on my end before moving on with this. If you're in that camp, I think that this advice, this Faith card is saying, you know, take one step at a time, baby steps, set small goals, small attainable goals, and more importantly, I think what this was saying is set goals for yourself. So obviously they can include other people, the people that you're trying to help, the people that you're trying to steer in a direction of being content and happy and in a state of mind of 10 of Cups. I mean, this is hard to attain, especially if it's involving everyone around you. That's a pretty hard goal to attain, but you can do it step by step. You can make small goals for yourself, accomplish them, celebrate them, which is important, and then the people around you see you making some headway within your own life, and you're setting an example for others. You're like, well, here's what I did for myself, and it made me very happy. Maybe they'll start following suit. If you're this type of leader, if you're the type of person who can teach through example, that's what that card's telling me. And then what's the big goal? What's the big lofty goal that you eventually work yourself up to? Well, it's this Ace of Pentacles. And once you've achieved that certain level of accomplishment, and then you're ready to jump on that again, what a great lesson to teach those around you, because they'll say, wow, I can do that too. Maybe that really is the answer. Pisces. That was a great reading. I really enjoyed that. Anyway, I hope that it resonated for you. I hope that you enjoyed it. If it did, please like, share, subscribe. If you want to leave a comment, those are always great as well. I really missed you guys. I'm glad that I'm back doing some readings, and I hope that I'm back sooner rather than later. So thanks again for watching. Take care, Pisces. I'll see you next time.